Nash, thought I'd catch up with you. 6 weeks today and you're out on the big one next door, fighting our very own Tommy Coyle.
Aye, yes, yeah, he's a VIP boy, isn't he?
Yeah.
He trains in the VIP gym as well.
He's our special one, mate.
Was.
But no, it's a really exciting one because I've been following you on Facebook and training seems to be going absolutely brilliant, mate.
Yeah.
I watched some of the, well, seen a few clips and pictures of with Robbie David Jr. who fights at the end of this month.
Yeah.
And you're both looking in absolutely amazing shape. And from I visit in you know, our gym regular, seeing Tommy down there, he's absolutely buzzing because he's in a gym where he feels that everything's going well there for him. You know, he's got little Carl Frampton training by the side of him. They've got Martin Murray fighting for the world title in a few weeks, the week before you fight. Rocky Fielding doing well. You know, it's like a gym that's buzzing, and I think that makes for what is commonly known as war.
A tasty fight, mate, and I cannot wait. And what I'm hearing as well, I'm glad that he's having a good, you know, great camp. He's got a great buzz around him and stuff like that. So sounds like the other Tommy story. So it's good to hear all of that because then obviously there'll be no excuses. You know, he's coming in, he's had a great camp, he's in great shape, he's happy. You know, happy fighter's a dangerous fighter.
Yes, so as you say as well.
Yeah, so I though I believe this will be his last fight, I want him to be, you know, at his best, and you know, and I want him to have the best of camps. You know, I want to beat a good Tommy Coyle.
I think you're going to get that, mate. I think it's going to be an absolute war. I think he's probably going to steal the show.
As we do.
But you know, I find this is a little bit weird because normally when I'm speaking to you as the underdog. You know, normally...
That's not new, that, is it?
No, that's what I'm saying. But I'm speaking to you as the underdog.
Yeah.
But from the what I get, I ask the question because you're both VIP fighters and I can't really have an opinion. But I ask other people their opinions. And a lot of people in the know, and boxers and trainers and all that, are all going tipping you. Which is, when you fought Tommy Stalker, mate, everyone I spoke to, no one tipped you outside of your own team. Now, does this make you feel you go by this fight maybe slightly different?
Nah. Yeah, you know, Tommy's a target. He's another obstacle for me to move on to better things. You know, to put the food on the table, to you know, to keep me on this journey, this momentous journey that I'm on. Sorry.
Which it has been.
Yeah.
It's a crazy journey.
Yeah, and you know, Tommy's there to upset it. You know, as much as we like each other, as much as he's a lovely lad like Tommy, he's there to take what I've worked hard for, very hard for, and he ain't taking it, mate. There's not a hope in this world that he's taking it. Whether he's the underdog or I'm the underdog, what the odds are, who's tipping who what, means nothing to me. He's a human being, he's in there, and he wants what I've worked hard for.
Well, this is a great fight because, you know, you both got to win. You know, really for your journey, as you said, to continue, you've got to win.
Yeah.
You have a very unorthodox style that screws a lot of people up, but it's a style that wins, and a lot of people believe that you're going to be the guy that will dethrone Tommy Coyle, who's been a Sky's favourite for a long time.
Yeah, it's good to hear. It is nice to hear that people are starting to believe and, you know, see that I'm for real and I do things my own way. Got my own, you know, say my own style. I think I adapt, and that's what, you know, they say champions do. They have to adapt. I haven't won every fight one way in one sort of style. I've either been on the front foot, I've had to be on the back foot. I've done it in fights, front and back foot. You know, I've pressed fights, I've counter punched. You know, I've got so many strings to me bow. I just have to, you know, I don't have to, but I just do what's necessary to win.
Well, let's say you go through this fight and you win, you retain your titles. There's another interesting fight that's happening just before yours, because that's happening at the end of the month, I think, in Scott Cardell against Lewis Ritson. He's out again.
Yeah, good on Lewis. You know, being busy and good on him.
Who do you want to win though?
Do you know what? It makes no odds to me who I want to win, to be fair.
Because if Scott Cardell does win,
yeah,
that would make the rubber match a very intriguing prospect.
It would, yeah, it would. You know, no disrespect or anything. Scott, it'd be good to fight Scott again because everyone would love it. But I don't need, you know, we've offered him the fight before, numerous occasions, and he's turned it down every time.
But if he's bringing the British title to the table, would that not make it
definitely, yeah. If he wins the British, then
because if he wins, which is a big if now, because everyone's thinking Lewis Ritson is the new golden boy, really.
Yeah.
If he does win, then suddenly that will elevate him back to where he was prior to the 2 fights with you.
Yeah, but will he fight me though? Will you know? It's like, you know, we're Commonwealth champion. Defended it again against Tommy.
Say Scott doesn't win and Lewis retains his title, you know, he would then be looking to fight against you to pick up your Commonwealth and your thingy, and also to win his British title belt outright, wouldn't he? That
would be tasty. I think, you know, it's a big risk for him to take that fight against me to try and win out his British title. I like Lewis.
I mean, did you watch the fight against Joe Money? Did you feel?
I did, yeah, for as long as it lasted, and I just feel like Joe win at his best, you know. You know, Joe Murray is better than that, and I don't want to not give Lewis the credit that he deserves. Joe was a lot fired up. He only had 4 weeks' notice. You know, it was against him in a sense.
Yeah.
But Lewis won, and he won well. So I won't take too much from that. And when you don't see much of a fighter, you can't take too much from it, can you? Let's just hope Cardle gives him a couple of rounds and we get to see Lewis a little bit more. But again, you know, I work people out on their job. I always expect them to come with, you know, with new things that they've learned. So I go in there, see what they are, and I work them out, and I unfoil them as I go.
Listen, you're a very confident lad. You're now sparring with people that perhaps wouldn't have used you as sparring before because they wouldn't have felt you was on their level. And now people, good fighters, think you're on their level. That must give you great confidence going into a fight like this.
Yeah, massively. You know, Robbie Davies Jr., who we were talking about, is a class act.
Well, without a doubt.
With, you know, both hands, both stances, natural, it's hard.
And the weight above you.
Weight above. And he's fighting at the end of this month, you know, he's on fire.
Well, I suppose that would have been perfect for you because obviously you're carrying your weight, you know, because you're now 11 stone guy, you boils down to that 9 stone now.
Yeah.
And you're in great shape, and I looked at the pictures of you two sparring with one another, you know, stood next to one another.
Yeah.
And you both look really impressive, so you must have been at the same weight as one another because he's close to fighting weight. And you're above your fighting weight, so it must make for great spars.
He's not far off his fighting weight. You know, he's bang on. He's in great nick. And you know, I was round his weight. I don't know whether I think I was a pound lighter, give and take here and there. So we you know, we were more or less the same weight. But you know, he's fit, strong, he's sharp, and I'm in there, you know, mixing it up with Robbie, so it's good rounds. It really is good rounds. It's heavy artillery.
Are you still living a dream?
Living the dream, mate, yeah. Living the dream, and Tommy Coyle ain't gonna stop that dream, mate. There's no chance, not enough hope.
Well, obviously, I've no on that because you're both absolutely great lads. You're both VIP fighters, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just weird because, like I say, I've been going around and I've always, you know, stood in your corner when you've been fighting all lads and always said, I think you're going to win. And when I said that about Tom Stalker, everyone laughed at me a little bit, you know. And people who are far more knowledgeable.
What's your view on this fight then?
I can't say
Coyle, why can't you?
I can't say.
Of course you can.
Listen, there's a good argument for both of you.
Okay, let's hear it then.
I think if Tommy Coyle can stick to a good game plan and use his jab and not fall into any of your traps, then, you know, he's got a good chance. But you're horrible. And you make people fall into the traps and you make people do things that they don't want to do.
Say it then.
Well, I know. Because I've got to interview Tommy later. I'm really honest.
I like Tommy, but I'm coming for him, mate.
I'm excited. I know you do. I think you own something, and he loves you as well, mate.
Yeah, I know.
I think, at the end of it, I think you're both going to make a lot more people love both of you, because I think you're going to do something special.
Yeah.
I think you're going to be a throwback to when I was growing up watching fighting, where you both leave it all in there.
Gatty and Wood.
Why not?
If we can relive that and become mates as they were, you know, and maybe it mightn't be his last fight. If it's such a good fight, we can get it on a couple of times.
I'm hoping for you both bring your A games.
Yeah.
And if you both bring your A games, I know that everyone's going to want to see you two in the ring again. Whether it's against one another or it's against other people, it doesn't matter. I think you both could do yourselves a massive, it's going to be on a massive stage. Amir Khan's is a world attraction, and you're going to be the chief support on there. And I just think, you know, I know, in fact, and I know you know, and I think I know Tommy Coyle knows that it's going to be an absolute war, and a war that is just going to be a joy to watch.
It's going to be epic.
I think we'll leave it at that, eh?
Yeah, man.
Take care, mate.
Thanks, Lee.
See you later, mate. Bye-bye.
Let's do it.
Nice one, mate.